Morning guys, morning John, morning Chris, morning Blair.
All right.
Here we are on day 4? Day 4?
Come on.
3. Oh, it showed up Monday.
It showed up Monday.
Okay, we're on day 3.
On day 3. This
So,
will be the third day. We have 2 days into this.
2 days in.
This.
I'm going to expect a lot more work out of you quicker when this project leaves, Blair. That's all. Okay. We have Q1
Yes.
place roughed in.
Yes,
all
Chris did a
underneath.
rough grinding. Now we're going to finish that off smooth.
Yep.
Our drop off is in. Our outer wheelhouse is in. This is on. Just for fun. We weren't planning on this. Did this early this morning.
Yes.
This last night. So this door is pretty much welded up.
Ready for stripping in mud, but that's not happening here.
No, probably not. You don't like that.
John hopes, he's just saying. He's okay, so this side is basically complete.
Yes.
And
Grinded.
yes, little grinding.
We are looking at.
Oh, I see you got the inner wheel well.
Yeah, both sides.
A little bit of grinding there to make it look perfect.
Yep.
Will your arms reach, Chris?
If I stand on a stool.
I see you've been relegated to grinder, eh? Yes, that's your speciality here on this build.
She's a mechanic, but
Yeah.
today she's a
Kinda, yeah.
So the same over here. We got the outer wheelhouse.
Yep, got the drop off.
John welded in the outer wheelhouse yesterday. We just rough fit this. What I'm hoping to do today is John and I are going to take this off, make it fit perfectly, and I'll try to do a little bit better description of how we're doing this and the method we use to get it on the car.
So basically, you're going right on the body line.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yes. And it depends on what your panel is like. If it's a good one, if it has a nice body line, there's a lot of factors. But
Yep.
we're going to go very close to that body line and zip cut a bit, and then tack, zip cut some more, and work our way back. And then as we keep tacking here, we'll start back
And filling.
cool and do a little bit, carry on, do a little bit. And this way we spread our heat out over the
Yep.
whole panel. The other side went on, there's 0 warpage. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yes, you don't want warpage,
And
minimal
if we have
warpage.
time,
If we have
you
time.
know, we have this door to do too.
Okay,
And
another little
down
path.
here's not bad, but up front, the same
Oh
idea.
yeah, same
right?
thing, they get the rust in there. So basically, you cut that out, you blast, you put a little
Yep.
primer under there to stop future rust and,
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
So we're doing much better than I expected. So we have today and tomorrow, we're trying to get as much done as we can before they have to head out of here. So it's a little bit of pressure, but it's lots of freaking fun.
excellent. How come it's not fun when you're doing it for me?
It pays better.
I find that hard to believe. He must be jacking you large. Okay, well, while you're working on that mess, I'm gonna work on this mess.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
We don't even know where to start.
I'm gonna start in one corner and work my way towards freedom.
Yeah, sure, man. Sure.
Holy,
Where are you gonna put it?
I'm gonna find a place. First, I gotta figure out what it all is. Whose bike is that? Is that Matt's?
That's Matt's.
Well, I
right.
think that's
He bought
gonna,
that.
he bought that.
That should go up on the shelf up there.
Right, I think so. Do you think he even remembers he has it?
Probably not. It's a wall hanger.
Yeah.
And I mean, do you have a container? Like, what even is it? I mean, you have to do this. No one else knows.
That's
what it
right. I don't even know what it is anymore, but we will find out. Anyway, that's the plan. You guys will continue making progress, and I will go and continue making frustrations.
is. And not interrupting us.
Yeah, not interrupting. Okay. Chorus interruptus. Okay. Excellent. Okay, we got a plan. Make it so.
So we're gonna take this off. We had to do a few things to it. We gotta trim the bottom edge off here. We're gonna dolly this front lip flat so we can move it back a 1/16 of an inch. Yep. We want to grind this and prep it for welding once we zip cut. Yep. What else? There was a few things. We got to fit the quarter panel extension. Yep. And this is all good. Oh, we have that one tiny little piece in here. Yep. We may leave that just to see how far we get, right? Exactly. So this has gone extremely well. John welded in the outer wheelhouse yesterday. So yeah, now we're gonna pop it off. and hammer this, cut off the bottom. Oh, before we do this, let's fit that tail light. We gotta enlarge the holes.
Yes.
The quarter panel extension.
Cool.
So these 4 holes hold the quarter panel extension on. So we're gonna enlarge them slightly so that we can bring it out to line up here and make this body line very nice. If we had carbides, we'd use them, but we can't find them, so we'll do it this way.
Nope. That one.
I knew that. Yeah.
Oh, the holes don't fit because of that.
No,
Well,
the holes
It's
fit.
just to make it's just to get a little bit more adjustment in there. Just to line up properly.
Oh, they,
See, we wanted to get this
Yeah.
out, so that's perfect. So now we know that's where it's gonna sit. So when we weld this on, and we're not done fitting, we just, this is what we wanted.
Yep.
Right? It's tops flush.
Well, that's pretty good, yeah.
It is, it's
Yeah.
almost there.
Yeah.
And also these are pot metal, so you actually can sand them down a bit if they're just slightly
Right,
proud. They are fairly thick, so you can play with these just a bit. You can hammer them a little bit, but if you go a bit too far, they're busted, and then you're really hooked. So anyhow, this is very nice. So that was enough. That was simple. I might get you set up on the detail grinding. It looks like you're pretty handy with grinding, and it's very delicate. I mean, if you go too far, it's so sad. So we'll get you set up in a minute. You could probably start by taking that stuff off the trunk lid, and we'll just try to be as efficient as we can with the 2 days we have left. I'm trying to push it, not just hammer it down. And this area down here is in extremely good shape. So that means I'm going to cut this off so that we can butt weld right on this corner. Yeah, and let's give it a little bit of the primer here.
Right in there.
Yeah. Actually, I'll just give that a light grind. You have a compressor of some type at home?
Oh, I do.
Upright or?
Yep.
Yeah, nice, takes up the floor space, right?
8.5 CFM on it, so it's good enough for painting.
Oh, really?
and everything,
Oh,
So,
right. So I had a little 2-cylinder when I was growing up, and I went and got an old hot water tank, and I
Right.
used that for extra storage.
Yep.
And so I could actually do one coat of a car with this tiny little compressor because I had a couple
Yeah, I
tanks.
suppose I had enough.
Yeah, and then wait,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, it worked really well. So if you can't get a big compressor, that works.
Yeah.
Okay, if you can shoot in there. Perfect. Oh, I know. That's the other thing I wanted to do. The only part I'm not happy with is this bit.
Oh yeah, top piece.
And I just want to bump that in. I need a chunk of wood and the TT108. Look at this gap, right? When you cut the other quarter off, everything kind of moves around a bit. So when we weld the new quarter on, this is where we manipulate this in or out to give us an excellent gap, right? And they're never perfect from factory, so we have the opportunity to make them most excellent. So it's all going good.
5 seconds.
Next side is that one, yeah.
Oh no, that's good.
Yeah.
I thought I had to grab the hammer to this back,
Oh, right.
but I don't think I have to.
No, I think we're good.
Is that better?
That's better, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of. Yeah, that's not bad.
Did it come ahead too far?
What's that?
Did it come ahead too far?
No, you're just off it here. It should be.
Oh, that looked freaking nice. So we're trying to maintain this vertical line, and that's why we hammered the front over to get it back, so it's over this edge as the factory was. So that's beauty. Here's our freaking lines, looking pretty freaking nice. Really happy. So I'm gonna do a couple tacks just to hold it in place. And then we'll get into the real serious part about trimming the top and making it fit perfectly. Taking all the paint off, or I'm gonna have to weld. I want to make sure it fits. So I do things like, there. If I push that quarter in, you can see the door curves in just a bit at the end. So I can top that out. But that's pretty freaking nice, so I know I can push it in to get where I want. Same here. So I keep checking all the way up as I tack. So I'm going to start tacking. But I'm not quite happy at the far end yet. So a little more playing around. Look at that hat.
But anyway,
That's a very limited edition.
yeah, it could be one of one. We're
Oh,
gonna
right.
auction it off.
Yeah!
Here, take it off before I ruin it.
Yes. This is sticking over too far because I hammered it flat. I thought I might need there for light. So I can't even open the door till I grind it back. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Cool. See how the bottom curves in so much? And it gets better as we get up. So I know I gotta hammer out that bottom edge. Check that. Almost. Beauty. Yeah, it's close. Really freaking close, actually. Damn. Put down the bottom of your doors. Yes. I'm gonna take a little more out. I just want this in there. Yeah, I can tack the front. First, I'll do a zip cut down here. Continue what I already started. I love this job. Okay. Now, it looks like I gotta grind this back a hair now. Because I'm hanging over the lip.
Yep.
But that's all right.
Better to have a little more than nothing.
Yes. Yeah, no, this is all working out nice. So, before we can fit this, well, let's have a look. Yeah, that's gotta be ground back. So, wait, we had a big one. Didn't we? Yeah, I got it up here. Oh. I think. That's where we want it. Oh, wrong side, they're different. So what I'm finding here, guys, is we're a little high here.
Okay.
Right?
This is, when you look at the thickness of this,
Yeah.
I think you can be able to sand that down gently.
Yep.
Because if I move that down to where it's flush, just a minute, let's see.
Pretty close. Yeah, okay.
Wow. It feels like, where am I?
It's being held out maybe just a little bit right in here. Just,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make this hole a little wider because I think I want to kick the bottom out. I'm gonna
yeah.
bring that in. Which hole did you say? This one?
That one.
Okay. That's nice. But bring it down. Wow. It's almost, like, I mean, it's real nice.
Just a little bit of adjustment in there.
Wow. I could nail that. This I gotta push in, but I can nail this right here.
Yeah.
From here to here. So I'll put a couple tacks. This is almost perfect, but not quite.
Yeah.
And then you have to look at, how does it line up with, I think it's all good. And you have chrome that goes over here too, or are you gonna, okay, so you gotta do your KB weld trick or something.
The only chrome going back on here is basically the ends.
Okay, so just wanna make sure I forgot to look. No, that's all right. And that's still gotta be hammered in, so it'll probably come back when we do that.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that, so I'll do a few tacks here. I'm just trying to get it set up enough that we know we're good and we can start across the top. Now, I'm doing some pretty heavy tacks here. I really want to penetrate because I want to finish that with a grinder.
Yep.
So the more penetration I get, the better it is, right? At the same time, not turning this into the freaking ocean. Would that be the Black Sea?
Right.
Right. So it's going pretty good. Yeah, just it's easy to get greedy and take too much. Now, the body hammer. Damn, that worked out good. Ooh, big heavy weld, I like it. And then this part we said had to come in. Little finesse. Always helpful. Oh, we're so close. Good with that?
Oh, hell yes.
All right, John. I should have asked you, but you were here.
Oh, good.
She has a better eye than you is what I'm
Oh,
suggesting.
no doubt, absolutely.
Okay, that's getting a bit greedy. So, John, as long as this line is straight, we know it'll line up with the tail light, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to grind that back just a bit. Well, that's not critical at this point. What is critical is that we can start tacking across the top.
Right.
We look down, it looks right. There's no parts that are pulled in. Looking up across the top, I'm happy. So I'm going to start zip cut like
Yeah.
6 inches. Do some tacks. And once I've done a few of these, I'm gonna make the tag.
See what
And
happens.
then you have a crack at it, except I can't remember what I did with my zip cut.
Oh, yes.
What? Okay. And my body hammer. So we just suggest to it to go back in further. Ooh. Couple of tacks. I'll do longer ones after I get a start on it. Longer zips. Good start. Now that I've done these, I know this is cold by now. Yep. So I'm going to sneak back and hit it some more. John, what's the name of your YouTube channel?
JK Impala 66.
J.
JK Impala 66, all one word.
Okay. And you'll find several videos over the last couple of years of him working on cars. It's pretty cool. I noticed you've been quietly sneaking along without the freaking camera on, John. Oh, just by accident, I'm sure. Anyhow, that's looking great. Oh man, you almost got it welded solid too.
Yeah,
That's
so this is
freaking
back half.
nice.
Back half's not too bad. A couple more in here,
Oh yeah,
in there.
yep,
But now I can start cutting back down here again.
excellent.
Keep going
Okay,
there and then let that cool off.
and did you see the other side? Oh, it's pretty much ground. Like, look at this. So she's there. That's cool.
Down close.
Nice job.
Yeah, so I left that inch or so right there.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep going here and just have this on about 15 minutes.
So you can no longer say you've done countless quarter pounds.
Hell no.
You did the inner, now you've done the outer.
As ugly as it looks, but yeah.
Hey man, we love granite.
Oh, Christ, yeah.
And it burned in, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, just finish this up and
Yeah. Okay, that's still got to be zip cut on the bottom edge. But I'm liking this. This is a little proud. So that's in a good happy spot right there. So we're going to clamp that. Okay. And then, like you could weld one here. You can weld one here. And then, you can tap it with a hammer.
Okay, a little solo time here for me. So basically what I'm working on here is this little spot right back in here just to fill this in. So I got a little piece here that was just bent up. And just cut the fit, a couple of spot welds here. And I got it so that'll fit right back in there. Kind of sort of like that. So get that all spotted in and that'll fill in that hole.
Chris is going to go on to grinding, which is a bit of an art in itself. If you grind through too far, you make the metal too thin, you'll be cutting out half an inch or an inch and welding full length all over again. So, she's probably an expert by now, but I'm just going to show we don't want to touch this metal. We just want to take down the weld. See how that's starting to blend? That's perfectly smooth, right? I would do the side first and then come back and do the top. Oh, she's made a couple of marks here where she thinks that I may have missed a spot. So, just in case she's right, I will hit those with the welder. And I wonder, no, I'm gonna do it later. Just don't grind off the marks you left for me. There's only one. Okay, 6. But, anyhow. So yeah, if you can carry on like that, but again, that's just absolutely critical. I mean, if you go like this, that works, but it's, you gotta be, you know, it's better if you can, for a while, go lengthways. And you can watch very carefully and you see the second you're flush. Now the odd time you have to be careful, you might have a low spot. Not that I would, but just say you did. So you watch for that because it's easy to go through. But that, if we can get this ground down like that, this will be a thing of beauty. So, for your next challenge, if you choose to accept, Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah. How you doing there?
I don't know, you tell me. I think I'm doing okay.
Oh, nice. It is scary,
Yeah.
right? And I mean, even if you end up leaving it, well, I gotta dress it down for the final bit.
Yeah.
What you're doing is extremely important, and you just gotta, you can't go too far.
I'm going slow.
That's cool. No worries. How's that disc?
Probably needs a...
Is that the one that was on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me grab you a new one.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, you just keep doing that more.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's
Cool.